Hi, my name is Tamara, and I am the soon-to-be author of Blood Roses and Honeysuckles, and I talk about books and writing on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't to hear the birds. It's such a beautiful day. Such a nice day out. And because it was such a nice day out, I wanted to get on the internets and talk to y'all about going to writing conferences, especially at the West Virginia Writers Conference. So, take a little trip with me. I currently live in Hawaii, but I'm from West Virginia, and annually myself and my partner, the math magician, we come to West Virginia for our summer vacation. And this year I went to the West Virginia Writers Conference. It happened in Ripley down at Cedar Lake. It's always beautiful there. It's so pretty. Sometimes it rains, but this time it was nice the entire weekend and we loved it. I regret not being able to go the first day, but it is what it is. With the second day, the day that I came, there was a breakfast, then two workshops in the day, 2 or 3 workshops in the day, and 2 or 3 at the evening. The one workshop that I went to that kind of broke things out for me was I went to one that was poetic phrases for prose. So like writing in a poetic way, but in your fiction writing. And I had actually intended on going to an indie, like a independent writer course, but it was canceled, so this was right next door, so I went to that. And it was just nice to be reminded of how much you can play with language when you write poetry. Because I haven't written a poem in so long, and I feel so disconnected from the poetic aspect of my brain, I guess. I don't know. It's very strange. I've written poetry since I was like 12. So to have this kind of blank spot in my creative process has been really strange. But to talk about like onomatopoeia and things of that nature and alliteration and stuff, you know, and just to be reminded was good. It was helpful. I still don't know if I'll be writing any poetry anytime soon, but maybe I'll be a bit more conscious of trying to add those poetic elements into my fiction. At the end of the day, the banquet. And during that banquet, the new officers that have been elected were discussed, and different topics came up, including the people who won the writers contest. And I judged mystery this year, which was quite the honor and amazing and solely nerve-wracking, because I felt like I needed to make the perfect choices, so it took me probably longer than it should have to make choices. I'm okay with that because I feel like if I'm going to judge a contest, then I want to read each entry more than once and have in my mind a clear definition of what is a mystery and what am I looking for and how does this story hit those points that I want hit and how does it not, and you know, those kind of things. So yeah, I was hoping I would see one of the winners, but they weren't there. There was the first, second, third prize, and then 3 honorable mentions, and none of them came. But I think that a lot of people, you know, depending on financial situation, it could be difficult, because if you don't live nearby, then you have to pay for stay. Generally speaking, I think everyone who's paying for an overnight stay ends up staying at Cedar Lake. You know, that's an extra expense. And then there's the cost of the conference itself. And then you can drive to go to get food, or you can bring your own food, of course, or you can pay for the meal tickets there. And I ended up paying for the meal ticket, and I had planned on being there for Friday also, so I'd paid for Friday's meal tickets, but I wasn't able to attend, and since I wasn't able to attend and I didn't give a 24-hour notice, I wasn't able to get a refund on those, which that sucked. But what are you gonna do? It's their policy, and I'm not gonna argue it because I was the one who did not show up. So then the final day, there was breakfast, 2 more workshops, the goodbye kind of ceremony, and then a lunch. So that's kind of the breakdown of how all of that went. I was feeling kind of tired and worn out, so I didn't interview people, and I didn't take any film of anyone conducting a workshop because I hadn't asked beforehand, and I was just, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to be in the moment. So you've seen some footage of the kind of the campus as we roll through. It really is beautiful there. It's really pretty, and it's not an entirely expensive conference. I'm hoping that next year I can have a little bit more involvement in the conference itself. I'm not exactly sure how that would work out since I'll still be in Hawaii, but you know, excuse me, train, how dare you? Rude. Of course, I don't really know how that'll work out or how that'll look, but you know, the internet's a wonderful thing, so there has to be some stuff that I can do. But I did have a lot of fun. It was cool to see some people that I haven't seen in a while and to connect with some new people. That's always fun. And just being there sparked so many ideas and so many thoughts that I had a lot of things to scribble down, and there was a bag of merch that I got, which was always nice. When I went the last time, I didn't go last year because my brother was very ill. He was hospitalized, and I felt like I should be home. So I didn't go last year. I had to cancel. But the year before that, I went, and I created a video, so I will link that up here, or is it up here? I don't know. I'll link it in the floating eye. So again, my name is Tamara. I talk about writing books on this channel because those are 2 things I love. Let me know down in the comments. Have you gone to a West Virginia Writers Conference? Have you been to a conference lately? Have you been to an online conference? And I will see you in the next one. Bye.